Why is everything blowing up now? What's happening? Hi, I'm already interjecting. We just barely started and we're already cutting into the future, even though we were just in the past. We went from March 4th to now it's the 24th. We jumped 20 days. That's also how long it took to shoot this photo. I had to do something bold and in a public place. There's people all the time, especially at sunset. So it was hard for me to actually get some time where there was actually nobody out there on the little overlook that I go to. What I'm cutting out right now, there's just a gap of nothing, is the contest. We were doing the People's Choice, and so I was checking on my photo and checking on all the other photos that have high numbers. Randomly out of nowhere, this one kid, he had 3 photos in the youth category. His photos just explode. One jumps up to 44 votes, one jumps up to 46 votes. And they never moved. They sat there at those 2 numbers for 2 weeks. So basically he sent the link out to all of his friends and they all voted for the photo. That's pretty much what he did. That's pretty much what I did too. That's why mine spiked up too. So I was worried I wasn't going to get it, but slowly over time, my photo actually got up. I have video proof of it being at 49 votes. And I'm like, well, I guess I win. So I sat here waiting. The deadline, it came, and it went. Nothing happened. And then all the votes reset. All the votes disappear on my photos. Why did that happen? And then they pick a winner. It was that kid. I only saw 2 of his photos. I missed one. One of them apparently had more. My photo got up to 53. I didn't have visual proof of 53, but apparently one of his extra photos that I missed was above 53. So he still won anyways. He won the award. Okay, that's what happened. I thought I won, but I didn't. I missed a photo, which I knew would happen. I knew there was going to be one photo that just exploded that I missed somewhere, and sure enough, that's what happened. But that's probably the last time I'm going to do the contest, because it was just annoying. Because that owl photo, that didn't win anything. All the other photos that I saw that were really good didn't win anything. It just drives me crazy, so I just don't want to deal with it anymore. I guess we're going to cut to me trying to shoot the photo, because I tried many times, and it just wasn't working. Thinking of the idea, trying to get it, going to the park, it being too busy, going again, it being too busy with my job. I can't drive over there to the park, so yeah, it took a lot to get this photo done. But at least we finally got it done, and I'm happy that I finally got it done. And I was able to do what I wanted to do. So, let's just cut to that. Alright, goodbye. That's it. Something's going on. Something's fishy. Okay, can you see the water? Oh. This place just keeps going and going. It's never going to end. It's going to take me 5 billion days to do this. Oh, nope. There's always a light somewhere and that doesn't work. It's got its own little lake lookout. So what I have with me, I have the drone. And this is the final shoot of the day. Ooh, there's the view. There's the view. Ooh. I have to go down there and get some photos when I'm out there getting the outside photos. The sun will be going down too, because it took me 2 hours to do the last one. It's 4 right now, so it'd be 6. The sun would be going down over the water. I get the drone, I fly it out, I do an aerial of the water and me sitting on that little deck out there. Oh. And we're also next to that lookout where I did a photo a while back. So I could go there too. I could fly up high of me looking out. Instead of down low, I got one on the bridge way down low looking up at me. Anyways, I need to get going. I'm going down. Oh my goodness. Look at. Oh, I'm not safe. This whole deck is gonna go at any time. Look at this. Look at the erosion. Oh, I'm surrounded. This whole deck is gonna go at any time. That's why I'm getting out of here. Oh, planes. This is the 3rd plane I've heard. Hopefully I'll be able to get it done. Oh no. What if I can't fly? Oh, I missed it. Oh no. Oh, was like I've been hearing it fly around this whole time, and now I finally saw it. It was one of those big military helicopters with 2 propellers and whatnot. It looked pretty fancy. Oh, that took a little longer than I expected. It's dark now. Well, it's not too dark. Wow, what do we got here? Oh, there's a boatload of deer. Oh no! It's kind of dark, so the park that I go to is just right over here, but I'm not gonna go. It's probably closed. Probably closes at 7 or something stupid, so I'll come back. Greetings. You're screen capturing because we're gonna test to see what I can do. It's sunset right now, so I want to go take the drone out, see what kind of photos I can take at sunset. Maybe play with the settings. It has manual settings, so maybe we'll play with manual, see how that works, see how the camera raw works, see how good it is, you know, that kind of stuff. So we're gonna be doing that. How long can we go? 4 seconds? We're looking at the sun. How fast can it go? Whoa! 8,000ths of a second! Why would you want a drone to go 8,000 of a second? Like, what are you taking a picture of? He's more confused than caring. Howdy. How's it going? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, what was that? The gimbal just... What happened there? You okay? You good? It's slowly resetting. Are you good? What happened? What was I doing? oh, right. It's the one that's purposely dark, because I want to see what I can do back here. Oh, look at the grain, though. Ugh. I did ISO 100, too. I had the ISO super low, and it's still... Ugh. About everything then. Oh. So the noise, even though it's on ISO 100, there's still gonna be noise. Like ISO 100 doesn't get rid of all the noise, but that's still a lot of noise. That looks like ISO like 6400. Says it shot at ISO 400 on the big camera, but it's a little dark. So we'll see how bright I can make it and see how the noise is. See the noise. It's still there, but it's a little finer. Doesn't look like it was shot at ISO 400. You think the ISO 100 would actually be better. But no, this 400 looks just fine. I mean, there is a lot of grain when you really blow it up. Auto, what does auto do? Well, that sky did come out pretty good. You still see the sky. Oh, look at him go. Look at the dog. Look at the dog. There it is. He's doing it. He's doing the thing. He's doing the thing. There he goes. Auto? Ooh! That actually... kind of helps. That doesn't look that bad. It's a bit too bright. That was a bit too bright. Yeah, not there. It was still a bit too bright. There is a limit. It was a good test. Good test. Good test. Now I know how far I can push the camera. So if I would shoot a sunset, I was wanting to know how good I could make the sunset look. And that was a bit... I mean, it might look like this. It's currently hailing. It's bouncing off the car. Ugh. Oh, this is my kind of home. My kind of home. It's tiny.
Room, a kitchen, a bathroom, and 2 bedrooms. That's it.
It's nice. It's just a little house. Boom, we just walked through the entire house. Tornado season's already kicking off with a bang here. Heavens to Betsy. The great aunt who lives in Louisiana. She got a problem. There's currently a tornado warning, and there's currently a swirl. You can see the red and green mixing. That means there's rotation. So there's a squirrel. Don't know if it's on the ground yet, but it's heading right that way. Oh yeah, on the hook too. Oh, the hook. Watch out for them hooks. Anyways, but I'm just keeping track of, I'm watching things. It's upside down. I'm once again right down the road from that park with the overlook. I could do it. I don't want to be in my work clothes. I don't want the work clothes. I'm going to be flying a drone, shooting photos in the work clothes. People will think I'm doing it commercially when I'm not, and they're going to arrest me or something. I don't know. I'm at the park. It's a nice sunset. Somebody just pulled up and they're just walking down the path as I pulled in here. There's nobody here. It's just me. Just one car. That's it. Huh. So I could have done it, but I just don't want to do it in my work clothes. I'm going to blend in. I want to wear something bright and colorful. If I'm going to be far away in a drone, I want to wear something bright and colorful so you kind of see me. Who dis? Who dis right here?
What are you doing? Why are you doing it? Who's this? Arf, arf. Who dat? Arf, arf, arf.
I could go to the photo now. It's a beautiful day. It's a Saturday, and it's a weekend. It's already late. People are probably going to be all over that lookout. What are you doing?
What is this? What was that?
Recently, Photoshop updated. I got all the 2021 stuff now, whoop-de-doo. And they added a new feature called Super Resolution. And it helps upscale photos. Enhance. Boom. And now it'll bring up the Super Resolution stuff. So that's normal. That's the Super Resolution. Let's zoom in even more. Wow! You can see like it's pixelated right here, but now it's nice and smooth. That's really all it did, was just kind of smooth things. Because there's extra pixels in there now. This line is very sharp, but on here it's a lot softer because it's smoothing. So, I've determined it's alright. I mean, it does do something, but it's not like amazing. Looking at the clouds. There's no clouds. Interesting. Well, it would be a good time to do the photo now. We'll just go. Let's just go to the park and see what it's like. Greetings. I'm jumping in again. I just cut out a bunch of rambling because I try to explain what I'm trying to do, or like the certain time frames that I have to do them. It was all jumbled, so I'll just explain it here. I'm just about to go off to the park on a Sunday to see what it's like, because I was there on a Friday and there was only one car there. So I'm like, well, maybe on a Sunday, but it's a weekend, so there's probably going to be some people. If I can't do it Sunday, there's also Monday, the next day, because I have shoots all in that area. 3:30 p.m. I've got one way above it. If I do it quick enough, it was everything. It was a video, photos, a floor plan, a tour for Zillow. It was going to take me a little bit, but I was confident I should be at least done by 6. And the sun goes down at 7. I was at the park at 7 when the sun was going down, and there was only one person there. So that's the plan. So there you go. You're up to speed. We're good to go. Let's just jump into the chaos. So I should be able to get there right at sunset. So if I can't do it today, I can still have a chance to do it tomorrow if I want to. If I remember to grab an extra pair of clothes. Oh, there's people. 1 car, 2 cars, bikes, 2 motorcycles, 6. Oh boy. Okay. Sunday is not a good day. These people just showed up. They're going to be here a while. Like, this just isn't going to work. So the other chance is Monday. Mondays are boring. Maybe people won't be here on Monday. We'll see. More people keep showing up. The later it gets, it's just not going to work. But we're going to go this way, and we're going to look at the overlook. There it is. And surprisingly, there's no people. I don't know if I'm going to be able to be out there by myself long enough to get the drone out there and take a photo. There was a big group of people that showed up. Those 2 trucks full of 6 people. We'll see where they go. Oh, and sure enough, a big group of people are walking onto the overlook. There they all are. So yeah. There's a lot of fields here though. Maybe I should pull off and try to fly around in a field. So maybe there's a dirt road right here. I'm doing it. I'm going down the dirt road. Oh, this is nice actually. Here's a dip in the road. No trespassing. There's a no trespassing sign. Okay. Well, thanks for telling me. I'm gonna pull off right here.
Fun using the GoPro for once.
There. Screen recording.
Takeoff. The home point has been updated.
We're just gonna fly down this road. How'd that look? Did it look cool? I went off target. That thing does fly, holy cow! There it goes! I'm gonna hit a tree, hold on, I'm gonna hit a tree. It just goes, it just goes. Come on, let's go. There it goes, just walking by. Here, we'll just set you down here. And there it goes. And go. It's gone. Get low. There's a fire over there. Hold on, zoom in on that. Oh, that's interesting. There's a car. Now there's another car. Of course, the one time when I'm down here, this road's all of a sudden busy. Of course. Pretty cool. Oh, you okay? Oh, you okay? Oh. All right, let's bring it back. I had fun. Maybe we'll go back to the Overlook. Now it's been a little bit. It's 7:15. So that's a little late in the day. So we'll see how many people are still there. Here we are. We are back. Oh, okay. This is promising. There's only 3 cars here. I'm going to go for it. I kind of just stuffed everything in the backpack. It's all ready to go. The controller is still set up. Everything's ready. All I got to do is just like whip out the drone and go. There's a group of people just now walking out there. Oh, dang it. The group that just went out there on the lookout are a bunch of hooligans. They're hooting and hollering, they're making a bunch of noise, so they're probably gonna be there for a little bit. We'll walk to the other half that's down on the water and just kind of scope it out. I keep forgetting the GoPro has a microphone on the side. I probably keep rubbing it every time I use it. A whole bunch of people just walked in and they're going straight to there. We'll try again tomorrow. It's fine. Oh, no. Alright, today is the day. I felt my phone buzz and it's remember to grab the clothes. Alright, got everything? We're good to go. It's all back there, gimbal, work stuff. Yep, that's a house. The listing said it's a fixer-upper, so... I open the door and I just smells. What is that? What happened to this place? There's fist holes in... I've been in a lot of places, okay? I've been doing this almost 2.5 years. Some good ones, some bad ones. This one's one of the ones that are memorable. Wow. This place is bigger than I thought. It is pretty huge. But we're getting through it. It's only 5 o'clock. I've done everything on the main floor. Just gotta go through this top floor and then there's a basement. That's it? What time is it? 5:45. I'm not done quite yet. I need to go down here. There's a river back here, and there's a river access. I ditched the car. I didn't know if I could drive down here. This is a nice little scenic path. Probably should get a video of this. This is pretty cool. Goes down. Yeah. All right, if I leave now, I should get there. It says at 6:45. There's just as many people here as last time. In fact, some people are pulling in right now, but there's also people leaving too. I'll give it a second. I'm here. More people are coming in behind me. I got the big camera, and we'll shoot some normal photos of a sunset, I guess. Okay, I'm here in the future again. Hello. This is the moment. I'm going to the overlook. When I'm walking out there, I'm walking up to it. You noticed I'd like, oh, there's people behind me. And I'm walking out there. When I saw there wasn't any people, I just went. I didn't set up the GoPro. I didn't do anything. I remembered to screen record on the iPad. I did do that. I knew those people were behind me. They were going to get there. I got one photo in, and then they showed up. That's the other thing I didn't want. I didn't want people to see me flying because they were going to ask questions. They were going to be like, oh, look at the drone and all that. And they did. There was a dude and a girl. A little couple, adorable. I knew once I put it down, started to pack it up, they would leave because they were watching me fly, so if I stopped, they would leave. So when I put it down, he's like, how hard is that to fly? And I'm like, it's really hard. I lied to him. It's not that hard at all, but I was like, if he's asking me how hard it is to fly, if I say it's easy, he's gonna like ask to fly it. Oh, can I try it? No. I put it down and I pack it up and they do leave. I knew that would happen. So that was the only people in the park because as I sat there waiting for people to leave, they do eventually leave. Once they were gone, I knew this is it. I just might finally get the photo that I've been trying to get for 2 weeks. Okay, they left. They finally left. I got a chance. They finally left. Five seconds. Why is it drifting? Why is it drifting? Do you see it drifting? Is it doing that? It's doing that all by itself. The drone is like drifting. I did it. I did it finally. I'm so happy. I just patiently waited and eventually they left. And I'm all good to go now. I do want to get some normal photos before I go away because it's looking pretty good over there. Oh. There we go. I did it. I finally did it. Oh, I finally did it. Oh, you don't know how happy I am. I got it right when the sun was still bright. Now it's behind some clouds. It's not so shiny, but still, I got it. I finally did it. Oh, that was great. That was great. Awesome. Everything's cleaned off. I cleaned off all the cards. I'm happy. Wonder why he does that. Whew. I'm just excited. I'm all hyped up. Like today was a good day. I finally did it. This is why I shoot photos. It feels so satisfying to finally get a good shot, you know, that you've been trying to get, or you plan something out and it just works for once, and just yes. Once again, in the perfect home. The last one I was in had a hallway. This one doesn't even have a hallway. It's just a living room and a kitchen, and then the 2 bedrooms. This is the entire house, right here, one glance. It's beautiful. One of these days I'll be out on my own. One of these days. Oh, hi. How's it going? How's your face? You doing okay? I'm organizing the photos, sorting between the raw photos and the normal JPEGs we can look through. That was the first one that I shot. It's not that bad. And then these are just extra shots that I shot while trying to fill in time, waiting for those people to leave, because they never left, so I just sat there shooting one photo after another, waiting for them to leave. Nope, nope. There's another one. I want to do looking at the sun. But I could use this super resolution thing. I could just right-click, enhance. So I have this raw photo. Is an actual raw photo from the other camera, from the big camera. So we'll compare the two. See that? See what it's doing there? That was a bit too blown out, so it's going gray. Now here's this, with the other raw file. Now see? It didn't go completely gray. Well, it did kind of right where the sun is, but you can still see kind of more around. It's more localized than this. This had a bigger area of being too blown out. Okay. I paused the recording because the people came home, so I closed the door and all that. I opened up OBS and I pushed unpause, but it didn't unpause. So I just went through editing the photo. I tested out the enhancement and we compared the results. I opened one up, I opened up the enhanced version, and I zoomed in on little details. You didn't see any of that. You didn't see me comparing or whatnot, or editing the photo. I have determined that the enhanced photo does actually look better. I looked at the details and it did actually work, so I'm actually going to go with the enhanced version. You can barely tell. Like when you're zoomed out, you can't tell the difference between the enhanced and the non-enhanced. The edited version, it didn't do too much. It did change shape though. You see it like bows in a little bit. Don't know where that came from. One last thing before I go. I have the old website that I used to have. Ah yes, I've moved on. Click me. A lot of the stuff on this site's gonna break. This one place where I used to store all the codes for this website, Webs, is the only place where you can actually like store files and get direct access to that file and just the file. Like you could actually store JS files and HTML files, like actual pages. I have down there the versions, because every website has a version. As you can see, it's been a long time since I've updated this one. And then click here to see the version, and it pops up and it shows a nice little HTML page that's stored on Webs. So that's going to cause a problem because I've been going through my emails. I cut this out of this video, but it looks like I'm going to put it in anyways. And I've just been going through, just cleaning out all the junk. And I see this one from Webs flyby saying important updates. And it turns out they were bought by Vistaprint, which I've actually used to print off my business cards and print this thing. So the email says, yeah, so we've been bought by Vistaprint and we're merging now and everything's shutting down. March 31st, 2021, any free website will no longer work. It's gone. They're going to get rid of the Webs editor, which is where I have all those files stored. I've moved on. It doesn't matter. This website can break and it'll be fine. Plus, I did an update back in the day. One of the versions was updating without using Webs because Webs kept crashing. All the websites would crash because all the codes were hosted on the site. And so everything would stop. The menu would stop working. Everything would stop working. I updated everything to where it didn't do that. All the codes are embedded in each thing. The menu code is actually here in the menu. It's not in a separate file being retrieved. It's just there in the menu, which doesn't help loading, but at least it's self-sustaining and I don't have to rely. So it probably won't break as much as I think it will. Exciting stuff. So all the websites that I've used are gone. The original site I used to host the photos, it's gone. This website, this Webs site, it's gone. I had another site that I used to use to host the main site. It's gone. All the things that I've used before are gone. Anyways, distraction's over. No more dog distracting. The web stuff, they're gonna delete the website. Oh well, I'm gonna lose all my files, and then some of my sites are gonna break. Who cares? Video that I did was 4 hours. Got it down to 33 minutes, and I went through and did a second edit pass and got it down to 25 minutes, and now I'm adding all this stuff on the end, so it's not really helping getting it down so short. But we did it. We got the photo done. We compared the photos. You missed me editing it, even though I fast forward through that anyways. So yeah, what's coming up next? Could do the VHS project. That should be done because winter's already over. I need to figure out an end for that. I could go back to that park that I've always gone to for like all the VHS projects because there's a lookout at the St. Pat's Park on the water. But I could just like fly the drone over the water and get a picture of that. So that could be coming up here pretty soon too. So we've got that. The job update maybe? Who knows? Who knows what I'm gonna do next, but at least this is done. Took 3 weeks. It took a week to edit the video because it was long, and then also another thing, we went through daylight savings, and so all of our clocks jumped forward an hour. So when I would record something on my phone, it would be an hour ahead of all the other cameras. So when I was like doing the little vlogs on the phone and recording stuff on the iPad, the screen captures, then the GoPro, it reset to 2016, and then all my normal cameras, they got all out of sync, because normally I sync all the cameras together. They're all playing off of the same clock. And that's how I edit. I just sort by date, put it in the timeline, and boom, they all play chronological. And then the screen recordings that I would do on the computer, for some reason, every time they save, they say it's 1903. Because they say 2021 here, and in the title, but when you put it in Premiere, it says it's 1903! Why? So this video was a mess to edit. Everything was all jumbled. Everything's done now. We can go. I'll see you at some point. I have a headache. We'll see what I do next. Alright, goodbye. Get out of here. And now here we are, another few days later. I can't get the video to render. I edit the work videos just fine. It renders just fine with those, and those have effects and editing and transitions and speed ups flying through rooms and whatnot. Graphics. All those render just fine, but just a simple little video with just like a line of videos and a timeline, it won't render. There we go. Split it up into fourths. It should render just fine. Oh, it failed. It failed. There it goes again. It switches to my phone. It switches to videos that are on my phone and it crashes. Let's see, now I just switched to phone. Now I just switched to some phone video and it didn't crash this time. So why did it crash the other 2 times when I switched to the phone? It just crashed right there. It just crashed. It just crashed right when I look away. It crashes. Because the end of this video is all with you, the same camera, so it should be fine. It crashed at 3 minutes 11. Let's zoom in and see what we've got. Let's see, it's in a transition point. On the second one, it broke at 2 minutes 40:18, and that brings us to right here, this transition point, which once again is flipping from the front camera to the back, but now it's backwards. Now it's going from the back camera to the front camera. But it just rendered through that part right here in this video. It just got past that. It just got past the point in the first video where it froze, going between the 2 cameras. So it just rendered right here just fine. So why did it freeze in this first half? The third one crashed at 5:09:12. It showed me on the toilet, and then it cut the text, and then so it froze at this text. It froze at the simple black and white text. I do animated graphics in my job videos. Like, why did it freeze here on this one little block of text? It rendered all this just fine. It just broke right there. 12:39:25. Okay, cutting from outside to inside. And that's with you. That's with you too. So it's crashing on different cameras? It's already split into 4s, and I'm gonna have to split it up even more? Okay, now it's all split into 6 parts. So it should freeze right here, because this is where it froze last time. Rendering part 2 was the transition between the front camera and the back camera. Front camera, back camera. It didn't freeze this time. See that? It didn't freeze. I think It froze at an aerial. Now it froze at just a random aerial shot. It makes no sense where it freezes. It's always different every time. 3:35:15. Yeah, it froze right here, transitioning from the aerial shot to the screen recording. I thought it was going to freeze. I saw it lag, and I thought it was... Oh, there it is! It froze again. I knew it. I knew it was going to freeze again. I saw it. 1:43. This one wasn't even in a transition. It froze in the middle of a shot. It says 17 because I tried to render this 17 times. But we'll split these two videos, the two that failed, in half at where they failed, and then maybe it'll render. Okay, now I got 2A and B and 4A and B. I split them in half. This hasn't been this bad. Like, it rendered the last video, the red video, just fine. So I don't know why it's being such a jerk this time. Okay, the first half. Got it done, finally. We got part 2 rendered finally. Oh, goodness. Okay. Here we go. It froze right in the middle of this beginning shot. So if it goes through it this time, it's just not consistent at all. It got through it this time. Is he gonna do it? Oh! Finally! It should render this just fine because it's already rendered to begin with. But if it freezes while trying to render this video that's already rendered, that will just... But hopefully it doesn't happen and we're done. And we're just done. Okay?